Hey y'all, welcome to the second round footage of the FPO division at the 2017 PDGA Professional Disc Golf World Championships in Augusta, Georgia. I'm Jen McGibbon, and joining me is
Dickerson.
And let's get started. So on the lead card, Paige Pierce is 2 down after yesterday, and we are playing at Fort Gordon Disc Golf Course. And this first hole is a doozy, but I liked it a lot.
Yeah, the tee shot, you have 2 gaps you can choose from, a left and a right. The left one being the straighter and the right being more of a hyzer shot. And once you're out the gap, you just want to throw a turning approach or a sidearm.
I saw a lot of ladies go the hyzer
Paige Pierce.
I think it's a little bit safer as far as landing in the middle of the fairway. I saw some crazy turnovers, so that kind of go off into the right, and you definitely don't want to be off of the fairway on this course.
No, you don't. Do you prefer the hyzer?
Yes, I went the hyzer route. I kind of wanted to avoid that.
Up next from Durham, North Carolina, Elaine King.
But I actually turned in early before that. So Elaine King is second tee. She says hi to the camera. And that looks like her Avenger SS.
There's the turnover route.
Yeah. Places it. Looking good for her second shot.
Coming in from Bend, Oregon,
right in the middle.
Valarie
You do not want to be early left or right.
So next up is Valarie Jenkins. And I think Val and Elaine were both tied at 1 over. She also goes up the left side. And that was why I wanted to avoid and go with the hyzer. Just so I could stay more in the middle.
Stay away from those trees on the left.
Right. Yeah, it didn't quite work out that way, but that's okay. Lisa's last to tee, and she also goes up that left side, and it needs to get strong. But she's okay.
Yeah, fairway's not bad at all.
And it's so open in that field for your second shot that you can really afford to put some mustard on it and let it flex and then even fade out to the left.
It was like she was having to throw a standstill because of those trees on the left.
Big turnover.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Is that sidewalk OB or is it the road?
Sidewalk and beyond is what the caddy book said. It's a nice shot. This is Elaine's third shot. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty standard Elaine.
Paige lining up a forehand. It's a little skip. Another forehand. Gets a little bit more skip than Paige's did. It did come in on a little bit more angle though.
Yeah, and that looks like a nice, easy backhand approach. Lisa gets her 4.
That was a smooth putt.
Very smooth. Oh. Good hustle, Elaine. She makes good on that. Easy peasy. Those are my favorite putts.
Those are the best putts.
They're I think the most fun. So, alright. Definitely a close race after the first hole.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a pretty standard, I think, just a turnover shot. If you want to have it flex back towards the basket, you can. I saw a couple forehands, some monster forehands. People in a good position. That right there is almost perfect.
And she'll have another one of those easy putts.
A little high.
Needs to get down.
She's safe.
Gets the thumbs up. Always good.
Nice and safe, center putt.
Paige looks like she turns hers just a little more than everyone else. And was that a shorter tee pad?
Yes, the ladies did play from a shorter tee pad. Ooh. That was like a good run from Lisa.
Looks like they're just laying up to take their pars.
Great putt.
And I do believe I actually drove through in the background of this putt.
Oh,
there's
your car. That's awesome. That's really great. Looks like you were going the speed limit.
You have to in the military base.
Did you get stopped at the gate?
Always.
Did they question your bags of Chick-fil-A?
No. They did not.
Just waved you through. Okay. Alright, so with that birdie, Val and Paige are now tied. Going into the third hole. This is the first of 4 par 5s on this course. And it is a little tricky to navigate off the tee. It can be, and you have a couple options. There's a left route that you could throw a sidearm and just play a layup shot, or there's a straight shot up the gut.
Yeah, in my opinion, this par 5 is, I think there's 3 on the course, right?
3 or 4. Yeah, maybe 3.
This is the hardest one, in my opinion.
That's going to fade out left. There is OB left, but Val's totally safe. So this was the route I was talking about that Lisa's going to take. Just a little sidearm. Land in the middle-ish, hopefully.
There's another one right down the middle.
That might be Elaine's comment. Pretty straight.
Paige playing the out to the left. And I know that was a Marshall off the tee.
So this is a route that not a lot of the FPO division would take, or did take, I don't think. Most everyone just kind of went up the gut, but I know a lot of the men went to the left to kind of cheat some of that. Is it just cheating the distance or getting around all of the trees right here?
Just getting around the trees. It's a lot more open, but you don't get, in my opinion, you don't get the same kind of distance you would going straight up the middle.
I mean, Elaine just made it look really easy, going straight up the gut. Val with a big hyzer, missing all those trees. It's a pretty smart play right there. And now you just have a big field you get to throw and watch your disc fly.
The only thing you have to worry about is the OB left.
And the OB runs all the way down to the pin, around the back of the basket to hole 6. We found that out today. Sean Sinclair was kind enough to tell us. There was OB everywhere behind this green. So thanks, Sean. It's like a pretty good rip. Ooh. Hard to say.
Paige throwing the big hyzer. There it is.
Yep.
It's going to be a putt of some kind.
Yeah, that was a rip. Great upshot by Elaine, making it look easy. Val with a nice backhand. She'll have a putt.
Get it.
That had a good line on it.
Ooh.
Just a little left side.
It's a good run. Val cleans up. I like her disc. That Nova looks like a watermelon.
It does.
Today would be a great day for watermelon. It was so hot and muggy. And the gnats were pretty bad in the morning. Were they bad in the afternoon for you?
They were awful.
Everywhere.
Everybody takes par on that hole.
So I guess Lisa stayed in bounds. So that's good. Alright, so we had a shorter tee pad on this hole as well. Just off to the left from the long pad. So it was really just a straight uphill shot through those pines. It was pretty tight. Off the tee it wasn't too bad. I saw a few hyzers. If you finished left, that was great. If you finished in the middle, that was great. But see, that's an excellent rollout right into the middle.
That looks like it's going to be a pretty good shot.
That looks excellent.
Looks like she pulled it just a little.
Yep.
Those are the worst places to land. Just right up on a tree.
Yeah, there may have been a vortex over there as well. Or maybe gravity's just heavier on that side of the fairway. But that's a smart shot, because now she's looking straight up at the basket.
Looks like she's throwing a turnover and just catches in those trees.
I don't know if it's because these are military-based trees or if they're just stronger or what, but I feel like every branch or little pine needle was made of metal. I got tree-jected a couple of times. That was pretty heartbreaking. But oh, that was a nice shot. She'll have a putt.
With both of her shots, it was like she was taking the trees out of play and just going up and over.
Absolutely.
She has a great approach game.
Val? Yeah. She makes it look really easy. And that's
very smooth.
Very smooth. Just a little left.
Yeah, Paige.
That's a good three.
That's a great three. Did you throw this one?
Negative.
So that's a really good 3, Paige.
It is.
I didn't see too many 3s. I mean, and you can't really tell from the video, but the uphill, just that gradient it looks relatively flat, I think, on video, but playing it just looks uphill the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
So with that birdie, Paige goes back to 1 down. Tosses it even. And one bogeyed. So this, I like this hole in practice a lot.
You like it in practice?
I did. It was just a, I think my discs were a little flippier today because of the humidity or the gnats were affecting it somehow, but
it is the gnats.
you definitely want to avoid the right side. So there's a couple routes. I'm not sure. Maybe that was just a misfire if Paige was trying to go up the center. She'll be okay over there. It's not too bad.
It's a little kick downward.
Yeah, but she's gonna... She'll get up and down from there. Interesting, they all went up the center.
Mm-hmm. She makes it out in the open. Do you throw the left line on this hole?
Yeah, actually, I think my whole card, it was 3 backhands and 1 forehand that went the left route, the turnover. And we all got hung up on the right side, so maybe that had something to do with it.
You know, the shot before Paige looked very familiar today.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. Feel like I've seen that spot before. And I feel like I've seen this putt before.
Oh. Is it all too familiar for you?
All too familiar.
Thanks for reliving it with us.
Mm-hmm.
So Val's up and down for her 3.
Paige putts out for her 3.
I believe that's a 3 for Elaine as well. I mean, that was pretty textbook. Lisa as well.
I think Lisa is going to take a 4.
Did she take a 4?
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Sorry. So her and Elaine are now tied at 3 over. That's not too bad. This hole.
How do you feel about this hole?
I like this hole. I aced this hole in practice. And I absolutely loved it. It was my favorite hole on the course. And then today, you see where that skinny tree in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was behind that. Still in bounds, but it's a putter mid-range shot off the tee.
And that's
Parked.
pretty good.
Yep.
When you aced it, did you throw the hyzer or?
I threw almost a beeline directly to it. Actually, no, I thought it was going to be like that line. That was similar to what I did today. I was just to the right of the tree on a really gentle hyzer through my M4 and it went right in.
That one needs to hyzer.
A little wide.
Sit.
Did you know that there were spotters on this hole?
I did not.
I did not either until we got to the green. That's how great of a job they were hiding across the big ravine.
I think I see them.
So Elaine did not make it in bounds and went to the drop zone. Good run.
Looks like that was a half run at it.
Like a safe run.
Yeah. Something that's not going to go too far past.
Lisa makes good on the putt.
That's a huge putt.
That's a great two.
Elaine for her two. No.
Times two.
That's right.
Yeah.
Paige for her two.
There you go.
There it is. Second time's the charm. So Paige and Lisa with the birdies and Elaine with the bogey.
And Val with the easy breezy. This is the Iwo Jima hole. So each hole on this course is named after either a different mission or a battle because it's on, it's on a military base. And this is the Iwo Jima hole. And it is uphill. We had a shorter tee pad, which after seeing the long pad, I was very grateful for. And really off the tee is just rip a hyzer or just throw as far as you can up that hill.
From the looks of it, I think I would like the short pad better.
Absolutely you would. Absolutely. But you can tell there's a little bit of elevation on this. I mean, even here it still doesn't look as uphill.
No, it doesn't.
As it really is, but your calves and your thighs and your glutes will let you know that it's uphill as you're walking. These are all pretty standard drives, I mean, you're in pretty good position anywhere you're at. The only thing you have to worry about are those guardian trees that are just a little short of the, about, what would you say, 40, 50 feet?
Yeah, maybe about 40, 45. You just got to get under them like that.
That was a great approach.
It looks like she's almost up on the flat.
Get through.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Yep.
She's up on the green for a putt. You know, a lot of these spots I have seen not very long ago, actually.
Oh, great putt, Elaine. Good three. From the trees. That pine straw can be so slick when you're trying to line up your putt. Taking that extra second. I know Elaine likes to dig out some good footing. Engagement's good for her three. So does Lisa.
And Val to tap out her par.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job managing that hole. Let's see, hole 8. Oh, this is a low ceiling. I struggled with this, with this hole.
Yeah, I kind of did the same on this hole. It's a low ceiling, so you have to throw a little faster than you normally would for a 288-foot shot. But it always seemed like I ended up in the same spot.
I did too. I would get a little too high, or I'd just turn it over a little bit too much, kind of clip a tree on the right. And luckily, every time I was very fortunate and bounced back to the fairway, but that's
the shot you want.
That's exactly the shot you want. See if we can follow that
Great job,
with
Lisa.
another great shot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is why they're on the lead card.
That could be it.
It's a little high, but
I'm
that
wondering,
was turning.
on this tree, is that a horseshoe? Or is that just where they cut off a branch?
I think that's where they cut off a branch. Nice shot by Val.
And that looks like the best drive of the group.
And it's a putt.
Elaine laying up on the higher side of the basket.
Yep.
Oh no.
Ooh. So it is a sloped green, and then there's pine straw behind it. It's all just pine. Nice approach.
That's a great putt. Got that slope behind it. What would you say, 5-6 feet of a drop off?
Yes, I think that's. I don't know. I watched a couple of rolls that made it seem like it was a little bit longer than 5 or 6 feet, but yeah, it's pretty quick. That's a great comebacker. Up and down. No sweat.
Lisa with the
Lone birdie.
lone birdie.
Alright, so this par 5 is very long. And we played from the same tee pad.
Oh goodness.
Yes. I think, and this is what I had actually, I told Swami this, but this is my least favorite hole in the course because when it's really hot and you're playing and you just keep throwing and throwing and throwing. Once you get to the end of it, the hotel pool is right across the street and you can see it like a mirage, and then there's a fence all around it so you can't get in. But, so I think this is my least favorite hole just for that reason. But you can just rip it. It's pretty open. There's a few trees kind of scattered here and there, but for the most part, it's just bomb after bomb.
As long as you stay out of those trees on the right side, you should have a good next shot.
Eyes are up. Nice.
It looks like Chris got stable just in time.
Elaine takes the same line.
Good shot.
Drive number 2.
She goes
Nice.
out and around that grouping of trees.
Yep. That's pretty smart.
Elaine's going on the other side.
Right side that needs to come out. She'll be alright. Is that a standstill? Lisa hugged up on a tree?
It looked like she was pretty close to a tree.
Well, I think she did a pretty good job of getting away from it out into the open.
Paige throws another bomb.
And that is crushed.
That's almost pin high, I believe,
Yeah.
after her second shot.
Yeah, because that last cluster of trees to the left of the pin is really only, what, maybe 40 feet?
And that needs to hook up.
Quickly kick out. Look at that! That just glistens very well. And that also needs to kick out. Or stay there. So Elaine just played it all the way up the right side, just in a straight line. That is awesome. Nice approach.
Val from the edge.
Is that Paige's third shot?
It is. Looked like she was running that one a little bit.
A little bit. Little flag stick action.
A little high, but the flag keeps it close.
Yeah.
Makes good on the putt. That's a good 5 to get. I mean, that's a great 4 to get. But getting a 5 on this hole, you're really not losing a stroke to the field.
No, maybe just to 1, 2, 3 people, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. There's a select hand. I think just a handful of ladies that can, I would say, consistent. So over that wall is where the pool is, just taunting you. So that's it. That's the front 9. Paige Pierce in the lead, 4 down.